Twitter left is TikTok. Probably could throw in maybe some other social forms, social media in there. Illusions is what it's all about. Smoke. It's about mirrors. It's about conjuring up a narrative, a world that you want to exist, that you actually, be it subconsciously, consciously, whatever you want to call it, you know that it's just simply not real. I'm still a commentator. Let me comment on that real quick. There's kind of ridiculous people who, when I was doing this regular content and I was saying, let's say this book, something about it is weird. Well, it was, you should shut up. Why do you talk so much about things that you don't like? Just shut up. Go start your own thing if you think you can do better. Now, nothing's changed in regard to the commentary. I've just now started a multi-million-dollar business, comic book business. And so now it's, well, they are irate at obviously the fact that I created my own business, but it's still shut up, ultimately, because that's what they want me to do. Now, I'm a commentator. Maybe you're not, but I'm a commentator. So I'm not going to stop doing that just because I started a multi-million-dollar business. I don't care what my competitors do. They're not me. They don't do what I do in terms of being in the commentary space, being in having a channel, having people that actually value your opinion and value what it is that you say. Okay, but either way, these weirdos, as they try to conjure up this world where they like to think that they are the dominating idea, and that's kind of why the Rippaverse stuff makes them so angry, because it's proof that maybe they aren't. Maybe the people that they hate so much actually do have capital unlike them and have money. But because I still do commentary, like one of the previous videos, we talked about fat poison ivy. Called her fat poison ivy because it was fat poison ivy, bad built fat poison ivy. And they didn't take too kindly to that. They never do. Even though the point of that actual video had to do with publishing and talking about the smoke and mirrors in regards to it all. But this is the thing about social justice weirdos, and this is the part that they're going to get angry at me because they know I'm right. See, the stuff that y'all defend so endlessly against people like myself, other maybe commentators in this space, as well as just randos that you go back and forth with, that you have deemed as racist, misogynistic, homophobic, all the buzz terms, because they dare to not like whatever is going on in a comic book or a movie or something like that. See, if y'all were as supportive of the stuff that you endlessly defend because you don't like the fact that we say it, in the comic book industry, we'd have far less. If you actually supported it, we'd have far less comic pros broke, having to do GoFundMes to pay for certain bills, having to, if they do have their own projects, you hear so often of these weirdos like, hey, please buy hey, look, these inclusive comics they have. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find something that really speaks to that real quick. Give me a second. But you say, hey, here are these inclusive comics, they'll say. And the inclusive comics aren't selling, but they want you to support it out of what would the term be? Out of charity, really. Look at this. Like this guy. We've talked about him. He's guy goes to the cons. He's been, hey, thumbs up, supported by a lot of comic pros. Look at this guy right here. I still have loads of copies of Acceptable Losses and whatever name of the other book that he has, and it would be good to make a dent on those so I can empty my storage locker and save some money each month. Basically, he's storing these comics that he can't sell. And because they can't sell, he's paying to have them stored, and that's not worth the money, and he's trying to save money. So if you like queer inclusive comics, check out my store. Look, I'm all for people. Small businesses, you got to do what you got to do. However, where are y'all at? The people that defend when I don't know, talk about whatever's going on in these comics, where y'all at? This guy's broke. I'm just going to be completely honest. He don't got money like that. This isn't the first time that we've covered specifically this guy basically begging for money. And not like in, hey, look at this good product. It's, I am having a rough month. Please support my stuff. So the guys that defend not defend me, no. What you do is you defend terrible content in the name of social justice because we talk against it. Where are y'all at? Why are there so many people of y'all's ilk that are like this? They don't have money and then have to beg for it. That's because y'all don't actually buy the products that you defend. There's more people that are actually into this stuff that may say that it's weird or talk down on it, right? That buy it more than you. I've been making this point for years. If you go to your local comic book shop, right? If you go to your local comic book shop on a Wednesday, the people that you generally don't see are the neon colored weirdos. They may be like employees of the spot, right? Of the local comic book shop, someone's niece or something. But as far as actual customers, don't take my word for it. You go yourself. You go yourself and you see the guys that go, hey, I want my pull list for the week, right? Oh, I got you, John. And they'll go back. Go look at how John looks. He doesn't look like these weirdos. I'm just being honest. What they do is make stand accounts. What they do is signal. They don't buy the products that they defend. If you can't put it in like a movie or something, and they're flaky on that anyway. But if you can't throw it in something that they can just sit there and mindlessly consume, God forbid they gotta read, forget about it, bro. Forget about it. Forget about it. They don't support the work that they defend. Hardly ever. You remember, Tom Taylor comes out with this goofy narrative where now Superman's son is gay. Goes on his little, I don't want to call it like, I guess, tours. Let's call them that. He has his little S, rainbow S, right? So gay Superman, right? And it falls completely off. And we've covered this. Go look at the receipts. According to the people that y'all say we supposed to listen to, be it ICV2 or Comicron. Son of Kal-El fell off the charts. Fell off. Y'all don't like that stuff, right? Y'all may have bought in on it. Oh, hey, he's gay. So I'm going to get that one copy. It's your first comic book like ever, right? And you don't support the next one. You don't support the one after that. You don't support any of this stuff. You pretend to like it, right? This isn't stuff that you're actually into. If, as I mentioned earlier, an eighth, a tenth maybe, of the guys that will defend this goofy stuff that comes out. Oh, it's just an Elseworld story. That's why Poison Ivy's fat. Okay, if y'all actually went and purchased product, you wouldn't have a bunch of broke creators. And a lot of these creatives are broke. And when I say broke, I mean pissy broke, right? Talking about, and we covered the other day, right? Comic Pros in a thread. Oh, why are there people that have to do GoFundMes that work for billion-dollar companies, obviously speaking about Marvel and DC and their parent companies and who they're attached to, and then they have to do GoFundMes to pay for medical bills and stuff like that. That's y'all's fault. That ain't us. That's y'all's fault. Y'all did that. Y'all get all these retweets and all these likes. You not spending money. I understand, and maybe you think the world, hey, look at the virtues here that I have. I'm such a great person. I'm inclusive, right? Look at this. I have a Stan account. I get the retweets. That ain't money. Never was. You're not reaching into your pocket and supporting that work. You don't actually like this stuff. I've made this point for years, and it makes them the most irate because they know I'm right. How many guys have we caught they bluff? They try to pretend, well, I just Googled, that's just what they do. They'll Google like and become an expert on something like in 5 minutes, right? On some Wikipedia article or something like that, right? Oh, well, this it happened in the comics or something. So I'm like, hey, how about this? Show me, give me a video of you in your long boxes. Oh, I don't got to show you nothing because you don't got no long box, man. You don't buy books. You don't buy this stuff. We know you don't buy it digitally, and if anything, you pirate it to get a screenshot so you can then post on Twitter or Instagram or something. But you don't actually buy this product, either because, one, you are too broke, you don't have the capital, or you just fake pretend like you actually like this stuff. You can be mad at me, call my customers all kinds of names because they showed up in numbers and purchased almost 60,000 total books from the Rippaverse's first book. But what you need to be doing is looking at, okay, how does this guy come in, present something that people want, and I don't know, they lace him up, right? They changed his life in an instant, right? They came out and supported. They bought product. Not talking about it and retweets and stuff. No, they bought the goddamn product. This is what I do that you don't. You signal. And what it does is it puts you on the side of defending a mega corporation that does not pay its artists well at all on a product that you don't even buy. So if they did have a bonus lined up, they're not going to ever hit it because you don't buy the product. My guys do. And you can be mad at me all you want, Colin. We got new and old comic book supporters, customers, whatever you want to call them. People who wanted to get in the industry, or in the hobby rather, people who have been in it. We've gotten both of them. It can be done. The difference is that my supporters put the money where their mouth was. Y'all pretend to support it, make it a viral tweet, and then that comic book is dead on arrival. Not just in content, but in sales. And money that, if you're lucky, the artists or writers may see. They probably won't. But it's not like it's going to be life-altering anyway. If y'all hate myself so much, you hate my supporters so much, you hate the people that commentate on this stuff so much, even the stuff that you support out of spite, it ain't nearly to the degree of what y'all tweeting all day. And that's why you mad at my customers. All his customers are brainwashed, they say. Well, number one, fuck you for saying that. Don't disrespect my customers. But you just upset because mine's byproduct. You don't. You don't buy nothing. You signal on social media, pretending to like stuff that you have zero interest in. And getting mad at myself, getting mad at my customers, getting at guys that support independent work that is detached from you, be it in the social views or political views of the creators. That being angry at those folks changes nothing to that one fact. How about you shut the fuck up? All this L plus ratio, all that stuff, calling me stupid, fine. How about this? Get your broke ass a job so you can then get capital so you can then purchase the product that you defend. Because looking at the numbers, you ain't buying it. Yo, I appreciate you as always. And if you're into comics or want to get into them, go visit Rippaverse.com, where you can check out my own comic book company, Rippaverse Publishing. Our first book, ISOM #1, is currently up for pre-order right now. You can also check out the company trailer and the ISOM campaign trailer so that you can make an informed purchase. We've cleared over $3.3 million in sales, and many of our supporters are viewers just like yourselves. And because of that, I have to thank you all personally. I do appreciate you. I can't wait for you to learn more about ISOM himself and already fan favorite Yaira. We ship internationally, so no matter what side of the globe you're on, we'd love to have you as a customer. Much love and big thanks.